Hey, this is new vlog today, guys, and I'll explain how simple I do thing with DAW, with guitar and bass, all this stuff. My personal trick, I use that really simple. Okay, I see a lot of producer use a lot of shit like a lot of plugin, expensive plugin, pay plugin, multi-band compressor, compressing. Okay, compressor is fine as well, but too much plugin for nothing. I use only simple way. Yeah, that we did it the cheap way in the 80s, the punk area, as well as the punk area, as well as the post-punk area, new wave, all this band. So let's check it out how I do the thing. Simpler, very fucking simpler with low CPU consumption. Let's check it out. So the first thing I use is my audio interface. This is an M Audio Mobile Pre Mark II. This is an obsolete, yeah, really an obsolete audio interface because it dates from 2012 around. But I still use that, and this is one of the reasons why I keep using Windows 7 because the latest driver made by Avid, not sure that it's support on Windows 10, and I still love Windows 7 as well. You know, I don't care that Windows 7 is dead, no more security update. You know, I don't use any antivirus on my machine, and I use a Firefox as a web browser, and no problem with that, okay? Fearology, pure fearology. So let's just plug some RCA to a 1/4 inch adapters in case I plug this on the end, but I don't use that anyway for input and output. And for my guitar, I will plug this on the channel 1 and put the gain at 12 o'clock or reduce a little bit depending on the signal of the guitar. But I start this at 12 o'clock. Great input, enough not to put too much gain on the guitar and the VST as well. And put this to dynamic microphone. Yeah, the time I use a dynamic microphone is a kind of dynamic microphone like SM59, but this is a clone from Pyle, and this is less expensive than the real Shure mic. Okay, the switch solid, same quality, and I love this. And also use this Kandan this pop stopper because a little bit pop stopper good worked fine on the microphone. This extra produce when you do pronounce some P on microphone. Reaper, I use a special version. Okay, I use the version 6.4 latest Reaper 32-bit. Why I use 32-bit? Because why we gotta use 64-bit for DAW? Because you have a 64-bit OS. The main reason why I use the 32-bit because all the plugin collection collect all these here are 32-bit. Why 64-bit? Spending more RAM, I get only 4 gigabyte, sorry, of RAM, and that's enough. Okay, 32-bit, there's a lot of free plugin in 32-bit era that are really wonderful and even better than the pay one. Okay, so yeah, I use a dark theme version 5 because you know the default is that theme. Great look, but the only problem because I use that, I want to reach the input FX chain, but this is the main FX chain of track, and if I want to hit the record and show what the fuck, where the fuck is the input FX chain, I have to drag a little bit more. Oh, see the in there. Okay, so the main reason why I use this special dark 5 version 5 dark, because the input FX chain and output FX chain are reachable and visible as well. Input there and output there. Simple. Another reason why I place the master track on the right side, because everything go to mixing, go to the right. I don't know. I liked it in that way. So I open the the video editing, video monitor window, because I also use Reaper as a video editor for my vlog. I can put that there and also place that on my second screen as a monitor and this Ctrl Shift and V, and that's fine with that. Another thing, a lot of people use a lot of plugin for mastering the sounding of the master track. You spend a lot of CPU time and all the shit. Keep it simple, okay? Just click on it and search on the JS plugin and search for limiter. And I got a good limiter I really recommend, and I always use MGJS limiter, a lot of this. Unlink stereo, I love this one. I'll use that the last of the chain of master track. Worked really fine. I can unlink the stereo, keep the release as this is, and then for adjust the mix, is the mix not too loud, threshold a little bit more to get more louder. It's as simple like that. If you want something more tapey, okay, another great I use that of mastering and tape saturation effect. It's called, let's see, it's called Ferric TDS from Variety of Sound. I will use that really often. Sometime I've want some tape, dynamics, saturation, and some limiter at the same time. So he did some limiter, tape saturation, dynamic, recovery time, some of this, and an input, do the magic on this, and this one is really wonderful. But I don't use that even with OBS Studio. I get a peak on OBS Studio at 19.6% because of that plugin, maybe. So if I suppress that, OBS Studio fall down in 13, 11, that's that, or maybe 14, normal as that. Sometimes some plugin do some interference with OBS Studio. So this is what I use. And now the guitar, like the guitar Mike said. So simple guitar. A lot of people use a TAC and they don't 808 boost pedal. A lot of people use too much gain on the guitar because maybe the way they're playing is not loud enough or something. I always use, okay, input effects chain. So either do input record, input mono, the guitar, input 1. I got this one. And simple as that. I like to use noise suppression for volume turn off rather than use noise gate, because this one worked fine, low CPU too, and that works fine as well. And add some, let's do, okay, for iGain I use the Pulling amp hybrid. Okay, first hybrid, I love the hybrid because you got the Plexi, Marshall Plexi and Marshall MCJ circuit in it. So the Plexi, fine for classic tone. So let's put that on the default. Add a Nadar, where's the Nadar, as an impulse, and put some Marshall for the fun. But that in mono for now. By default, the Plexi really loud, so I can reduce the master. Simple as that. Can I put some Plexi mid on treble, and then full Plexi Marshall. Simple. Keep the drive at default, and then simple pure Plexi tone of Marshall Plexi. I use that for classic tone. Love this. No more gain, no more drive, simple as that. For iGain, I always use the unbeatable, replace that with Pulling Legion. Okay, so for that on default, I'll reduce the volume, so put that knob at default, keep the drive, and rhythm guitar. This is rhythm guitar I talked about. And this is put the drive, the low, boost the low, scoop the mid, but not too much the mid, leave the IF, contour at 10 o'clock, presence default, volume a little bit reduced, a little bit more than that because I don't have any limiter on my master track, and let's do the job. No boost pedal, no shit like that, it's simple. If you want a lead guitar, switch to lead and you got the lead. A little bit more lead, but this lead mode is really useful for solo. Simple as that. No more. This is my favorite setting. Doubling. I can do real double tracking because I still love double tracking for some stuff. But answering a slidback doubler. Let's put the latest one. Slidback doubler X with is a slidback motor modern with a 2 millisecond modulation. I put that at the end and it worked fine. Let's see. But I'll forget to mention that record input audio and or MIDI. But okay, I did output FX chain, track FX chain, but this fine. Okay, so let's see. Okay, worked fine on the output. But you can put this one just before the amp. Put the amp in stereo routing mode. And put another. I put on dual mono because I use one cab stereo in out. So and this worked fine. No more boost, no more EQ. If you want to listen for EQ, play with EQ for the amp itself. You can. This sound is too harsh. You can reduce the presence. But that default is nice. We can put the present at 9 o'clock to 10, 9 o'clock. As simple as that, okay? Simple as that. No more complication, no more EQ, no more compressor and shit like that. Simple. Okay, for 80s metal, let me eye my webcam a little bit a second just to show you what I did on the master. I put the G-loop on the master track first because use that G-loop, I jam it with G-loop, linking the play stop button to my sustain pedal. I put a reverberate from this is the one of built-in reverb from Reaper on the master track on an entire mix, and then I put MJGS limiter at the end at -8 on threshold, and that's all. That's all. No more shit. No more artifact and so more expensive plugin and shit like that. That's simple. Oh yeah, without mentioning, with the guitar, I put the panning width at 81%. It's a little bit more realistic. Red panning, and it's for the mix in mono. It sounds mono friendly at the same time. I use the bass as well. And for the bass guitar, I don't have any bass, so I use an Octaver free VST plugin 32-bit -12B. This Octaver 12B is then the down pitch shift to 1 octave down, and I use the BOD from TSC Audio for the bass. And but this work fine. Use less CPU and this work fine. And I use that all my FX chain as input FX chain and not output tracks FX chain. And then to do that, you select record input force format and you force that to stereo. So this creates stereo track for stereo input chain. Work like this. This is what I way to do it. So artificial bass guitar. We'll find with the BOD plugin. Mix together, create a guitar and a bass together. Simple. So this is my simple way to do the thing. Pretty simple, not too complicated, not too boosted, not too something like that, not too EQ, play something, you know what. People love to complicate their life because the record industry nowadays do that way and super loud and shit like that. No, be simple, be yourself, be simple as simple. This is audio. Use your ear and judge with your ear. You know, I use a headphone, a monitor headphone, Audio Technica headphone, flat range, you know, and this perfect for people who live in an apartment. I don't bother neighbors as well. So I hope this will be helpful for you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like it, and see you next time.